Abby Martin works for RT. Now that is a television station connected to the Kremlin. So everybody suspects that they might be having a pro-Russian agenda on several different issues, and certainly on the issue of Ukraine. Well, Abby wanted to make clear that she was not on board for that, and that is not the case. So here's what she said at the end of one of her programs.
Before we wrap up the show, I wanted to say something from my heart about the ongoing political crisis in Ukraine and Russia's military occupation of Crimea. Just because I work here for RT doesn't mean I don't have editorial independence. And I can't stress enough how strongly I am against any state intervention in a sovereign nation's affairs. What Russia did is wrong. I admittedly don't know as much as I should about Ukraine's history or the cultural dynamics of the region, but what I do know is that military intervention is never the answer. And I will not sit here and apologize or defend military aggression. Furthermore, the coverage I've seen of Ukraine has been truly disappointing from all sides of the media spectrum and rife with disinformation. Above all, my heart goes out to the Ukrainian people, who are now wedged as pawns in the middle of a global power chess game. They're the real losers here. All we can do now is hope for a peaceful outcome for a terrible situation and prevent another full-blown Cold War between multiple superpowers. Until then, I'll keep telling the truth as I see it.
All right, that was bold. I liked it. Now, if I'm running RT, even if I'm backed by the Kremlin, I'm going to let that slide, because you're going to cause more trouble if you just come out and do something to get her off the air or anything like that, right? I'm not sure that's the direction they went. Now, first, they explained, we respect her views and the views of all of our journalists, presenters, and program hosts. And there will be absolutely no reprimands made against Ms. Martin. Okay, great. That sounds terrific. Then they continue. In her comments, Ms. Martin also noted that she does not possess a deep knowledge of reality of the situation in Crimea. As such, we'll be sending her to Crimea to give her an opportunity to make up her own mind from the epicenter of the story. I read that, I was like, they're kidding, right? Well, we've been checking all day trying to reach RT to see if they're kidding. Turns out they're not kidding. They're thinking of sending her to Crimea. No, she is allowed to express any opinion she likes from Siberia. Okay. Jesus, man, that's a bad way to go. All right. Now, but you don't know that this is the other thing we checked in on. Maybe Abby thinks that that's great. Hey, look, I'm going to go cover the story from the heart of the story. That makes sense. Apparently not. Abby Martin tweeted, "Thanks for your article." She was referring to one of the people who wrote about it. "But I'm not going to Crimea, despite the statement RT has made. Please update accordingly." And if that wasn't clear enough, she later said, "Despite what RT has said, officially, I declined their offer to go to Crimea." So apparently they weren't joking. They really wanted to send her to Crimea. Now, how this story ends, we don't know yet. If RT was smart, they would certainly let this go and continue on. And my guess is at some point when that contract comes up, does it get renewed? We don't know. We'll find out. And by the way, let's be fair. If RT really is unbiased and doesn't mind at all, they'll renew her contract and everything will be fine and things will be dandy. That's also a possibility. Their initial reaction doesn't seem to indicate that, right? And if you're saying, hey, they're propaganda, I hear you, and obviously this is troubling, right? Also remember that when Ashley Banfield did a speech against the Iraq War, MSNBC, which at the time was conservative, and was trying to copy Fox News and try to outright wing them, literally took her off the air. She asked to be taken out of her contract, and they wouldn't let her out of her contract because they didn't want her on anybody's air. Then, on top of that, they literally moved her office into a closet. So, if RT is doing propaganda, they're not the only ones.